There are losses that arrive not just suddenly, but with the brutal force of chaos, like the loss of a sibling in an accident. One moment, they are a vibrant, irreplaceable part of your life, a thread woven into the tapestry of your family since your earliest memories. The next, a phone call, a knock on the door, and the world fractures, time itself seeming to stop, or at least to warp into an unrecognizable dimension of horror and disbelief. The ordinary mechanisms of life grind to a halt. The day of the accident and the immediate aftermath often unfolds in a blur of fragmented images, sounds and sensations. Flashing lights, the sterile smell of a hospital, or the grim atmosphere of a police station. The hushed, urgent voices of officials, the raw, uncontrolled grief of family members. These become seared into your memory, replaying like a broken film. There's a sense of unreality, a desperate wish to wake up from a nightmare. But the stark, cold facts refuse to yield to denial. The chaos isn't just external. It's an internal storm of emotions too powerful to process. Shock, anger, profound, gut-wrenching sorrow, and often a desperate, agonizing search for why. Why them? Why now? Why this way? These questions echo in the void, unanswered, unanswerable, adding to the torment. The senselessness of an accidental death is a particularly cruel blow, robbing you of any semblance of meaning or cosmic justice. It just is, and its isness is devastating. The loss of a sibling is unique. They are often our first friends, our first rivals, the keepers of our childhood secrets, the ones who understand our family dynamics in a way no one else can. They are a link to our past, a constant in the narrative of our lives. To lose that connection is to lose a part of your history, a witness to your becoming. The shared memories, the inside jokes, the unspoken understanding, all of it is suddenly silenced, leaving a void that feels uniquely personal and profound. Family dynamics are irrevocably changed. Parents grieve the loss of a child, a pain beyond measure. And surviving siblings grieve not only their brother or sister, but also the parents they once knew, now altered by this immense sorrow. The family unit, once a familiar constellation, has a star violently extinguished, and the remaining stars struggle to find their new alignment in the darkness. Holidays, birthdays, family gatherings, all are forever tinged with the presence of their absence. The aftermath is a long, arduous road. There are practicalities to deal with, arrangements to be made, all while navigating a sea of personal grief. And then there is the long-term adjustment, learning to live in a world where your sibling no longer exists. You might see someone who resembles them and feel a jolt, hear a song they loved and be overcome. The triggers are everywhere, reminders of a life cut short, of a future that will never be. Over time, the raw edges of grief may soften, but the scar remains, a testament to the love and the bond. You learn to carry their memory, to speak their name, to keep their spirit alive in stories and traditions. But the world is forever different. The loss of a sibling in such unforeseen, tragic circumstances teaches you about the terrifying fragility of life, the preciousness of every moment, and the enduring power of familial love, even in the face of an unbearable, senseless void.